Alright, let's talk a bit about BigBear.ai, specifically the revenue and the missed expectations. Hey, I'm Andreas, I've been investing for over 10 years. Let's go over some of the red and green flags with regards to BigBear.ai. Just did all the research last night, so it's all fresh up in here. And while thinking it through here on the pool side, I decided to just go over the two most important topics a bit more in depth. So when we look at BigBear.ai, at a glance we see an immediate green flag in my opinion, and that's the small market cap. Now larger investors, they're not even gonna look at the stock unless it's 5 billion market cap. So this stock is gonna go under the radar. So that means higher potentially expected returns, but also a lot higher volatility, so higher risk. And indeed, there's a ton of risk. But risk can also be an opportunity. Now, if you're very bearish on BigBear.ai, like sentiment is, and also the initial response that I had when I just looked at the numbers at a glance, looking at revenue comparing to market cap, it looks very bad, and also a big reliance on only 4 customers for a majority of the revenue. And a lot of people point to that and say, oh my god, this is so bad. If they lose one of those big customers, then the stock is absolutely gonna tank, they're finished, they're still not profitable. Yes, indeed. However, the flip side of the coin and the potential green flag that could explain why management has put up very high guidance, which they continuously have missed, by the way, another red flag. New CEO here, maybe he can change things around, maybe not, we're gonna see. We're in a very, very risky stage. Alright, back to the 4 big customers that the company was very reliant on. This means that BigBear.ai has the potential to land big contracts, and in management's expectations, perhaps they're looking at the pipeline that the sellers have in Salesforce, and they're projecting out that alright, we're gonna land 1 or 2 new big clients this quarter or this year. But of course, as we know now, when we have seen performance, this has not come to fruition. And it's not easy being a manager here, because the salesperson is not going to say, I have absolutely nothing going on, I'm not going to bring any new client this quarter, wherever, because they want to keep their job. So they're going to put in a deal, they're going to say, alright, I'm working on this $400 million contract, and I expect it to close at the end of this quarter, just to keep management happy, off his back. A lot of salespeople will know the drill. Alright, so this could be the case. This is speculation, but potential bearish, potential bullish sign. 4 big clients, they could land another one. And if it loosens up, then we're in a whole different situation, with more clients coming in, more revenue coming in, and all of a sudden the company is profitable. But as it is right now, the company is still unprofitable. It's a massive risk. And if they continue on this trajectory without bringing in more business, well, then BigBear.ai is not gonna exist anymore in a few years. I hope you enjoyed this video going over the topic of the missed expectations, relating it back to revenue a bit. Hope it made a lot of sense. And as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye-bye.